Morning. It's a good rising, actually. It's Thursday. My opinion of the matter on this, the Capitol. Now, if it was us, we already know. Guns, tear gas. But hey, what do they preach to the masses of so-called blacks? Love, peaceful protest. Malcolm X wasn't talking about no peaceful protest by any means necessary. We think that peaceful protest and whatnot is going to solve something. You know what? The Bible that some of you believe, some of you don't, it actually talks about fighting for what you believe in. There's no such thing as equality. That's an illusion. Okay? There's a head in society and there's a tail. Black is not a nationality. It is a color. It's a corporation marker for the indigenous peoples around the world. Because we're not just from Africa, we're from every single continent. From America to Africa to Europe to Asia, everywhere. There's books on it. The Ancient and Modern Britons, Volume 1 and 2, the ancient Celts, the Brits, the Gauls, all those were people of color. Even so-called Caucasians will tell you the truth, So this is no secret. In all wars, people fought for what they believe in. You see what I'm saying? It's not hold up a sign and beg Pharaoh or the government to treat you like a citizen or a human being. They shot that dude, Mr. Blake, 7 times in the back, and those cops got off free. We know we're not regular citizens here, at least based on the Constitution, the amendment. So, it starts with the people.
Sharkers' spears going straight into the arms of the white slave traders and the British troops on the borders of the Cape Colony. In a way, Lieutenant, they are the ultimate victims of recent history. If you'll favour my comparison, they are the wandering Jews of Africa.
And it says it in the scriptures too, that in the last days, the Gentiles or the heathen, at least the ones that are doing a lot of this erroneous things in the news, they're going to be fighting each other. And I would suggest that you so-called blacks don't get involved in that melee, that mess. Because we're going to see all of this play out. And it's not going to be pretty. And we know that the government hides everything from the people. I think just last year they admitted that they were UFOs. There's Planet X, Nubro, that NASA won't talk about. They won't talk about who the real Shemitic people are of the book.
We are a Semitic people.
If you notice, everything in this society, British, Jewish, Irish, English, ish means something like, but not the origin or not the original thing. Just like in that movie with Denzel Washington and I forgot the Caucasian's name. It was called Carbon Copy. There's original and then there is a carbon or a duplicate.
Are you seeking forgiveness, Walter?
Forgiveness for what, Reverend? Vivian said you told her that God is black.
I simply posed it as a possibility.
We don't speculate on God's color, Walter. If you ever want Vivian to speak to you again, go upstairs and tell her that God is white.
But we're really not sure. I mean, the Hindus don't believe it, the Muslims, the Buddhists.
God is white. It's simple logic. His son is white.
That's not proof. I'm white, my son is black.
Okay, and then with the recessive and dominant gene. This is all science. You can't start out white and have color, but you can start out with carbon rich or melanated, some people like to say, and get different shades of brown, black, different complexions. It's not a race thing. It's not racist. It's just facts. And people don't want to hear the truth. They'd rather hear a lie and go on about their day. It's gonna be a part 2 of the Capitol, and I just like to say, through the history, they used to call us so-called Negroes blacks. They used to call us monkeys. Why is that? You look at the Darwin's evolution theory chart, you see an ape evolving into a white man. Now, when you go to the zoo, you see the monkeys and you see the gorillas. And what do? They throw feces at the window, for the people looking, observing them. Now, with the Capitol riot that was going on, we seen so-called whites or Caucasians or Neanderthals, their ancestors, they was leaving feces and smearing it all over the wall and on the floor. But don't monkeys do that? But they have the nerve to call black people monkeys. What they say? The apple don't fall too far from the tree. So, it's crazy. Then again, it's not. Because the true colors pretty much show themselves. The veil is being unveiled. Peace and shalom.
How can black people rise up and overcome?
Get out and vote?